Hi everyone, welcome to the first of our workshops on how to actually build your site. Now we have had a few different sites over the years. We've had hosted shopping carts, we did that through ashop.com.au. We also then had our own custom site built that's been worked on over the years that ultimately we ended up spending thousands of dollars on, which is okay. But recently, as in the last 12 months, we started working a little bit more with a WordPress plugin called Ecommerce, as well as a great theme. And in some ways it's quite painful because we're now getting better rankings, better conversions, better time on site for a site that is essentially free and I can build within a couple of hours if I put my mind to it, which is ridiculous, but it's great for you and it is great for us now too. But essentially this whole site does take a little bit of getting used to set up. We're going to create all these workshops that show you exactly how we set ours up. You can make some slight changes if you want. But effectively it's based on the WordPress platform, which is, if you're not familiar with WordPress, it's probably the biggest blogging platform around. Fortunately, some people, there are an amazing amount of additions and changes to it, one of them being the WooCommerce e-commerce plugin that changes it into not just a blogging or a content site, but also an e-commerce platform. One of the reasons we first looked at it is because obviously content is such a big deal on any site, whether it's an e-commerce site or an information site. So to be able to plug in e-commerce into the world's really greatest content platform is actually something that really interested us, regardless of whether it was free or not. So how do you actually go about setting up the base WordPress installation? We're going to show you that in this workshop. It's actually, most hosts, including HostGator, make this very easy to do. We're going to show you how to log into your WordPress administration panel, how to log into the back end, and how to clean it up. The basic WordPress installation comes with a few sample posts and pages and doodads, and we just want to get rid of those, and we'll show you how to do that. So let's get straight into it and head to our HostGator cPanel. Alright, so if you've hosted with HostGator, you'll have received an email that will have a link to your admin panel or your cPanel admin, and also your username and password. So just click on that link and enter username and password details on the screen and click login. Alright, now we're at our cPanel. If you scroll down, you'll see a little smiley face called Fantastico Deluxe. Now if you haven't hosted with HostGator, that's fine. Most hosting companies will have an admin panel that you can log into, and if they don't have Fantastico, they normally have some other program that allows you to quickly install WordPress. If you can't find it easily, just contact your hosting company and hopefully they'll be able to help you out. If you have hosted with HostGator, just click on the little smiley face and that'll come up with Fantastico itself. Now on the left hand side you'll see all the different pieces of software we can install. We're just going to go straight for WordPress here under the blog section and then click on new installation. Alright, here we can see install a domain. Just choose your domain from the menu here. Okay, so we've chosen doorknobshq.com.au. Where it says install in directory, we're going to leave that blank because we want it in the root directory of the domain. The only other things we need to change are the admin login, so we're just going to call that admin, and the password. We're just going to put test there for now. And just make sure you remember those. That's your username and password to log into your new WordPress installation once we set it up. Everything else you can leave as is. We're going to change a lot of these details when we actually set up the site, so don't worry about them too much. Click on Install WordPress, and then click on Finish Installation. And then that's it, you're done. You've now installed WordPress on your site. It'll tell you a link to your admin panel right here. And as it says, once we go to this link, a good idea to bookmark it. And let's go log in. So here we are at the login screen for your admin panel. Just type in the username and the password that you just set up and click the login button. That'll take us to the administration area. First thing we need to clean up is in the posts section on the top left. You'll see that there's an example post on the site that we want to get rid of. To get rid of it, just hover over the post itself and click the trash link. and we'll delete it. Under pages, don't worry about too much about the difference right now, but there's a sample page and also another trash link there. Now we're going down to settings and click on the general settings tab. Under site title, you want to put your actual, just your business name. For our example, Doorknobs HQ will do it. And also just a tagline. All this can be changed later. For us, we'll just put in premium doorknobs and handles. And next, right here where it says HTTP, it has the site name. We actually just want to make sure we add the www there, and also in the box below. And when you click Save Changes, it's actually going to log you out, and just simply log back in again. Go back to Settings, go back to General, and just put in your email address and click Save. Next, we're going to go to Discussion, and there's a few settings here because this is an e-commerce site, and a lot of the information that goes up we don't really want people to be able to comment on. We normally get rid of the allow people to post comments on new articles, and the allow link notifications from other blogs. We just don't want this extraneous information throughout our site. So uncheck both of those, go down the bottom and click Save Changes. Finally, come down to permalinks. This is really important. Change the common settings from default to post name and click Save Changes. And that's the end of how to install WordPress, how to install WordPress, and also how to clean it up a little bit and get ready to add the e-commerce functionality to it, which we'll do in the next workshop. So we'll see you then.
Thanks for watching this Talking Business workshop. If you enjoyed it, then hit like, or better yet, if you know someone that could benefit greatly from this video, share it with them. All the tools that we mentioned, whether they're paid or free, are listed below, and sometimes we get some pretty good deals on them, so be sure to use our links. If you want more workshops, head back to talkingbusiness.com. But if you need the blueprint, grab yourself a copy of our book, Retail Rebellion, and we'll see you next time.